Now I need to... But now I need to change that audio. Can you... more... There we go. I got some sound again. I got sound! Alright, you... Oh, wait. I'll have to change... How loud is it? Because I added a new source. It's probably a little bit loud. What is that? Game is loud, the mic, yeah. Thanks. I'm gonna go. Where is it? We'll go add a limiter to it. Yeah, because I added a new. Because I added it again. Obviously, now I've got all the freaking problems of like, hey, this, you haven't adjusted the sound for this. You haven't adjusted the stuff for this. Limiter, okay. Close. Perfect. Drop you down a little bit there. How's that now? Should be a little bit better. Are we back? Are we closer to the volume being at a point where it's not too loud? Still a little too loud, or are we good? We Gucci. I can get back to add that one. Alright. My mic could be louder. My actual mic. How about now? Is that better? Whoop. It's fucking too loud, sorry. That's, we moving up. Too loud, too loud. Like there. I need to, oh, that's kind of getting close to redlining. So that's there, I guess. Alrighty. Cheers, Beck. The one thing I've got, because I've got like I got a new mic. I'm gonna put a fucking limiter on this thing as well. I do mumble when I talk. I'm aware of this. Is this going like super loud? It seems really loud on my end. I don't want to like fucking redline everybody. It's also like my mic's... I can't really put it in a spot that's... like so it's off to the side. So I'm partially deaf. I'll leave that there. We'll leave that there if anyone complains about the audio. Like it should be okay there. Fuck. Cat and Moon Moon. Alright. How are you, Captain? We're still fixing shit. Things are smoothing out. We're getting there. We're having new problems every day. Is this side? How do I fucking spin you sideways? This way. Oh, fuck, it's too tight. It's too tight. Ah. But that'll pivot there. There's a button on the back. And then that can lock. 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 How do I fucking lock you here? So I'm just gonna mute this for a second while I guess. Nah, I'll have to fix it later. I'm gonna mute again. Alright, that'll do for now. The sound's a bit audio. I can't turn it sideways easy enough, but something I'll have to look at is I'll do some mic tests. Actually, I'm gonna put that down as my reminder. Do some sound tests on mic position. But yeah, so the internet side so far, Captain. Hopefully we're looking a little bit better. Also, again, Beck, I appreciate all the help and pointing stuff out. It's a slow grind of getting things back to organised. I'm gonna give Moon the shout out that I didn't get to give you yesterday because the internet's like, hey, I'm not playing games.
What am I looking at there?
I forgot this is the clip I used.
I don't know. Shit! It worked! Thank you for that, Jet.
The face, I'm like, oh fuck, it was so good. I'll turn the mic back a little bit because it's fucking hitting the top lines. But yeah, the pure fear. One thing at a time, I always had the best damn shout animations. So that one's the old one. I kept that one still. I just had to rebuild it. But yeah, I appreciate the raid yesterday. I don't actually know if I had, like, if you heard anything that I said when you raided in yesterday, Captain. Because like you raided, I was just fixing up some stuff. The cutscene for Bloodborne kind of finished. And then I went to talk, I'm like, wait, nothing's there. I'm like, how long has it been stopped? Because I was talking for a little bit and I'm like, fuck. So, again, I appreciate the raid coming in. I don't even remember what you said what you were playing. It wasn't Sekiro. What wasn't Sekiro? I can't remember. But yeah, that I don't need you. That's shout out. I got no bullets. I still remember that stream. I'm like, oh, the Alien Isolation. I don't think I'd played it at that point. And it was just like all nice and calm, and then like that fear of like, oh shit. I raided and you started disconnecting. a bit. So I rated right in the cutscene. I wasn't sure if it was your internet or mine because I too have been suffering. Yeah. So I know you were saying that you've also had, like the internet issues. Mine, I thought. So I think I've tracked it back. I think it's actually like the Wi-Fi and not OBS. So all of yesterday's issues, because it's a brand new version, like a new setup. So it's all OBS's was I had to redo, all mixed up, and all those settings. They're like because the computer's different. So I did. Welcome in with the Strexy Ray. So I'll be watching someone and that will go down because my internet disconnects. So I pretty much raided and ran to get food and get ready for bed. Yeah, that's right. And you came back and you were watching some Game of Thrones. That was like later in the disconnection point. Welcome in, Ray. How are we going? But yeah, so I kind of found out yesterday that it wasn't really OBS that was the issue I was having. It was my, like, the Wi-Fi, the new internet. So I've done some adjustments to the OBS settings to hopefully... No, we won't be trying that again, Ray. Too much of a headache to persist with. So yeah, I looked at... So I've done the OBS stuff. I gotta see Saria. Fuck. That's what I was doing. And what was I saying? Oh yeah, I did the OBS settings, and then I noticed, like, I've been having issues like what you said, Captain, just how like you'll be watching it and then Twitch, like you'll have streams lag on Twitch that you're watching, and I noticed that as well. Like when I'm watching streams, I was like, oh, this person's stream's disconnected, but it's my internet for some reason, like my live feed, and it's just Twitch, and I think it's because the way the Twitch feed works, because it's so variable. Like you'd rather have it consistent rather than high speed, which is what I've found in all my research, like looking into how to fix all the bloody stuff. So, like I would watch, I was like watching some streams and it'd, like, I'd get a lag at every point, but like I'll have streams on in the background and I'll be like doing other bits and pieces, but like none of my other web pages buffer. Like if I'm watching YouTube, and most of the YouTube stuff's like tutorial things, but if I'm watching a YouTube video, the YouTube video runs fine. It's just the live feed that buffers, and I guess it's because it's like the YouTube video like pre-renders. So I was like, well, I put it into ChatGPT. I use ChatGPT for a lot of things at the moment, and I'll talk a bit about that at a later date. But for now, I was like, here's all my fucking computer settings. Here's the issues I'm having. Here's my OBS settings. Here's some experiences I'm having with viewing content and stuff on Twitch. What are some potential fixes? What are some resources? Blah blah blah. Give me an idea about what I can go about to do. And one of the things that came up is like, oh, it seems like the information that you've given us, the Wi-Fi is potentially the problem. So I'm not wired in. I will look at probably wiring up the computer to see if that helps, which it will. Actually, where do I get Saria? Oh, there you go. It is this place. So yeah, so I adjusted the OBS settings as recommended. So the actual stream quality that's coming through to Twitch is probably like I've pared it back heaps. Like I've lowered the quality on Twitch like a ton. It should be smaller. It should be like not as smooth, I guess is a way of putting it. But hopefully it works. And come here. Man, my little sword's so weak. There we go, finally. Yeah, so the final thing of mine I did, and I'll get yours in a second, Captain, is I did all the OBS settings and then I fixed my Wi-Fi settings to hopefully be the fixed issue. I had my bloody thing out. Don't fucking tell me you hit me. So yeah, so we're testing. I haven't had any frames drop at the moment. All my stats have been open and it's looked pretty good. So fingers crossed we can keep this going and I can get back to like my streaming rhythm again. Alright, so Captain. So my backyard Wi-Fi, I set my bitrate to 6K, which is the Twitch soft limit. It's currently bitrate hovers around 4 to 6, but will frequently dip below 1K and sometimes completely as of late. Super annoying. Yes, that's what mine was happening. I had that same sort of experience. My bitrate now is like 3.5. That's what I set mine at for OBS. Like I've fucking dialed it way back. So losing like 30% of your frames. Yeah, like I know, and yours is just a matter of time, isn't it? Because you're in that situation until they can do like the actual infrastructure and put the cabling in, which we said is like April. But you're just at the wrong timing for them to do the work. Which sucks, but I guess you gotta you know what your problem is and you know there's a fix. That's just the fix is just waiting for it. Do. Hopefully this isn't bringing any PTSD back. I just have to wait to spring or April, yeah. So I can try to find the old service behind my wall using fishing cables. Yeah, oh it is. I know, I don't know, Captain, if you saw Bex when Beck was trying to do an Ocarina of Time playthrough. You actually, Beck, you didn't have a controller, did you? Like you were using something different in the end, which it's really hard to play N64 games that aren't on like an N64 controller. So yeah, it's really hard. The fact that the buttons are all like kind of pre-mapped to show you that anyway. So like, and then I like one of the things like the controls on this, the thumbsticks. These must have like a softer range than the newer analog-y ones. So like you can like the gentle push. So I've moved that a little bit before I actually like the dead spot, I suppose. So the space before it moves is actually not too, like, it's quite big. And then if I get to a certain point, like there's a walking, when I get a bit further, there's this slow walk. I'm gonna run out of space. But there's a slow walk space and, oh, fuck. I'm trying to demonstrate. Maybe on the top of a section, not the best place to be doing this. But yeah, so you got your slow walk at a little move. Before you like, there's like different speeds before you get into your full run. On Switch controllers, on basically any of these other controllers, there's no, like, there's little resistance. Like, there's less pushback on this, and like, it's a feel thing, obviously, but yeah, there's definitely a notable difference with how they work. And when I was playing Mario 64, I was doing crowd control, so I wasn't able to use my actual controller. I had to use something different. I couldn't walk with Mario. The analog controllers they weren't sensitive enough to move them a little bit to actually walk. So I was playing it, and everywhere I'd go, Mario would have to just be running around and not be able to walk. And it made like the game really hard. Because there's sections you need to sort of do like this slow crawl to get across, but instead you're like, nope, I'm running everywhere, fuck you. And that happens. Oh, the Ocarina is so hard without the old controllers. And 3DS is the same, so I've never really been much of a handheld person. But like, people shit on this controller all the time. Like, I love it. Obviously, it is the thing that I kind of grew up with. It's like, I probably spent, well, a GameCube pretty close. Nah, I reckon I would have had more time spent with this controller than any other. No. Fuck. Than any other controller of all time. So I like it. It fits comfortable. You get used to it. Even with my hands, like as grown-up hands, like there's enough space here that I'm not like squished. So yeah, that's one thing, is that no, I can't get back that way, can I? So the Ocarina, like playing any 64 games, I think they have, like, you have to do them on 64 controller to like really like be comfortable with them. And then especially considering, like, I know Beck, you like you came to the game having like not played it before, so like yeah, not playing it before, so then have to like learn the controls and like this, like not just knowing what to do, but like the movement wasn't sort of something you'd already experienced. On top of that, like it's not an easy game. People are like, oh yeah, old games, 64's got a lot of the easy ones, but like no. No, that's okay. Oop. Let me see how. I should probably can open my stream up so it works a bit better. Hello, nice chatting. Have a great stream. Thanks, Captain. I appreciate it. Hopefully your internet is kind to you. So, my goal, firstly my goal, I started playing this as like, this was going to be my late night, like my night shift, overnight sort of stream of like, oh, I just play some Ocarina of Time. It's pretty comfortable, like I know where I'm going. I haven't got around to sticking up the randomizer yet. So playing Breath of the Wild before, fuck me. Yeah, because there's a lot of like really unseen, like progressive controller and game sort of systems that people do, and it's just like over time it's like, oh wait, where am I going? Oh, this is the right way. Over time, like the amount of adjustments, like game, like the turning, like that turning is pretty tight, and the camera angle, like if I turn spin, like the camera speed that it pivots and rotates, like there's so many like little things in the game that makes it feel comfortable that these old games hadn't really locked down yet. Like navigation in 3D, like it's a like the difference between Mario 64 and Ocarina of Time is pretty fucking big. Just of how they chose to have that space. And then the comparison between 64 games and then GameCube games, like a generation later, that control was like improved like massively. Like here's an example, here's a rope that's a narrow path to walk across. Now, you can walk across it this way, as long as you keep your hand in a relatively sensible space, and it's easy to get across. But without like that ability to walk, if your controller only runs, I don't think I need to be here for anything. I think it's just a cool place to explore. But if you're playing with a controller that only allows run, it's fucking impossible to get up here. You gotta like tweak to line it up. No, he's telling me how to get back in. That's all right. Yeah, but then like even to turn and focus, like I want to turn at the rope, and then you get to run, and like the smallest movement, BRB mum duties, all good. Like so, the smallest like movement just completely changes your direction, and you lose where you're going, like very easily. Where's the fire? Oh, yeah, I'm gonna go in there first to get the fire. Ocarina. So yeah, a lot of these older games, you play them, and like they haven't figured out that nuance in like camera angle turning, like speeds, and the comfortable like zoom methods. Like the camera just zooms. Well, the camera in the game is like doing panning up and panning down. Like I'm not controlling that. It's moving in a way that the game devs at the time thought would be like helpful to the player. And like you don't notice, but those things get tweaked as games come out, and the new 3D versions have a better understanding of how those controls like ease the player in, basically. And it is just a 3D game thing. Like you can't, or like it's a 3D game where like perspective is like adjustable. So you can play like Echoes of Wisdom, I guess, is kind of 3D and that top-down isometric view, but they're all on the same axis. You have an X, Y, and Z axis basically, which is obviously 3D, but you don't have a lot of variance between that. Like you move around left to right like on the grid, and you can jump up and down. So like there's a lot of different. Are you gonna let me in? I can't remember if I'm getting the bombs from you or not. Oh, he wants to get in the cabin. I've played this quite a lot at the start. I've done the Ocarina of Time randomizers, so I've done quite a bit of reading through the text that's unskippable. I've played this game so many times, but it all just kind of blurs to one. But yeah, so the idea that you'll have oh yeah, that's what I needed, my little bomb flower picker-upper. Where's the fire? Fire! So yeah, the comparison between like this and the Breath of the Wild, like a few generations removed, like it's way bigger than you might expect, just because I actually don't know if I need to get anything. Let's get off the... Normally you get in here because you randomizers, you want to see if there's anything in the shop. I don't think there's anything I care about. There's not. I think there's a fire thing up here. Ah, some bitch. Come on, fire. Nope. I must have been close. What do I need the fire for? I can pick this up. Ah, I suppose that's how you can get back here quickly. I can light these with fire and blow them up. I don't think I've ever thought about it that way. I probably have, I guess. Is that you can get back to the forest quicker than what I did. I need some hearts though. That probably should be. Nope. Actually, there's hearts out. And Song of Storms. Song of Storms. That'd be an interesting thing to look into, I suppose. Like, what is... Like, what are the changes in, like, controller sort of design spaces over time? And how you, like, how they've made those minor adjustments so that the controls are actually far more user-friendly. I don't actually know if this does anything. I guess I get more hearts at some point. How are we going for time? We're like 2 hours in-ish. The stream has not crashed. The bitrate's been pretty stable. Like, I don't think I'm going to be content with the fact that this has worked until I've had like 5 streams. It's a skill issue. The controls. How are you, Mifugan? Good to see you. How's the new year been treating you? Oh, alright, fine. My stream failing. Skill issue. Stream fails. I'm good. Like, I'm disappointed. I was like, I'm gonna fucking nail this 24-hour stream. Oh, you fucking bastard. And wait, why aren't you open? We lasted 5 hours. Pretty good progress. No, it's not there. Where's my switch? Right, maybe it's this side. New. Ah! Oh, made it. Yeah, so it lasted like 5 hours and then had issues for the next 4 and decided I got to the point where it was like getting nighttime and I was like, I'm not going to be up at 3 AM fucking arguing with my computer about connecting to the internet. I'm going to go to sleep instead. Like the next time it crashes, we'll just leave it. Which I'm happy I had that idea to do it that way because it would have been an absolute nightmare. I've talked about this before. There's a... Did you not hit the wall? I think there's just a skull-tuller in there. And up here, I think it's just... where are you? I think it's just a chest. Maybe it's a chest. Not important, but for randomizers, Scarecrow's wrong. I'm gonna telling Beck about it. She's like, how do I get up there? Scarecrow song. Like, it's the way to get to all the weird places you're not sure how to get to, basically. But we've got some plans for the year. I'll have to eventually get those goals can come off when I add some more stuff there, but got some Twitch, Discord, and some YouTube goals we're gonna... not goals, some milestones I'm gonna be aiming at. Eat a slingshot. It is... like, I am going to be doing like a new stream, new day, but... and I know I played Ocarina of Time yesterday, so I've literally already stopped that whole process. But until the internet sort of has done a little bit more of a fix, we're going to have to like deal with it. Good morning, how are you going? Have you finished Mario 1 yet? Give me the shield. Now, Gilly! So I was saying I'm going to do a new stream, new game. Hopped on the stream as Gilly rated out. Gotta love it. I like it. You go to the streams, like I've done this, like this happens quite a bit. You go to a stream and you're like, oh, I just stuck in here and oh, then like, oh crap, I gotta go sort something out. Don't say anything. Come back and they've raided. I'm like, well, guess I'll just leave then. Usually it's like, oh, I'll raid, I'm in someone else's stream, like, I'm here now. I don't know which way I came in. That way. I got 250 channel points and was like, oh cool, then realized it was for a raid I didn't for a raid I didn't go to. Look at our little Dodongo. Todango. Go fire. Actually, sorry, Gilmore. I don't know if you're there. Did you get hit by a pre-roll ad by any chance? Be down as recognition of foot mat. Not golden foot. There's a pattern on that already.
But you've learned that you have been doing it wrong until now, and you can do better. Listen, Jet, I love you, but shut the fuck up.
No regrets. Best channel point I've made. But yes, absolutely Oatsy, 100% foot mat. Get a foot mat for the standing desk. It is significantly better. Oh, you take 2. I'll find more nuts. Oatsy did it. Because it comes up as gold and STFU. Like, I was like, what the fuck? Am I speaking out loud? Wrestling my daughter to get dressed. Oh, the old wrestle to get dressed. Right, let's get rid of this shield before it gets set on fire, because we don't like that. Alright, that's fine. No fire to my shield. Eventually you wrestle them to get undressed. Don't ask, that sounds creepier than it is. My daughter's like, ah, my pants! My daughter, like, when you, take your clothes off, like, you'll like, alright, try and get changed, get out of your nappy. Oh, here's a parent thing. Might be too much info, but fuck it. So my daughter's 4.5. Mostly toilet trained. So she just wears a nappy for bed, and like we're pretty close to doing like the transition into like less nappies for bedtime stuff. But for whatever reason, she goes to the toilet like normally 100%. For whatever reason, she's taken to waking up, and if she's left in her nappy, like if she wakes up and we don't get her out of her pajamas and out of like nappy soon enough, she'll just poo in her nappy. Like, convenience is like, fuck it. I'm like, you know how to go to the toilet. Like, she's like, I did poo. I'm like, that's so much harder to clean up than flushing a toilet. Why have you done this? She did it like 3 days in a row. We're like, alright, we need to make sure we get up and get the nappy off you. That's great birth control. I'm not gonna land. I saw a parent that said, a life hack is to put them in the tub with clothes on, so they're like, ew, I hate it. Problem is, mine would just play in wet clothes, so that doesn't work in my Asian children. Yeah, I think my daughter would be the same. I'll throw her in the bath, she's like, ooh, bath time! Fuck. No, this time it's gonna hit me. There we go. Oh, fuck, I need to get some nuts. No nuts? No, no nuts. This is like a really narrow little view. So should I have kids? Trauma flashback to when my baby discovered a poop diaper and put it all over the crib. That's that's from an experience. Golden? I don't want rupees. I need some nuts. Of which I had like a full, like all of my Deku nuts, I had like a full amount before I gave it to my controller to my daughter, and she's like, yeah, I'm gonna shoot all the chickens. I had to find that. She came in when I was playing in Kakariko Village, and she found, like, we were doing like the chicken return back to the coop little activity, like the little quest, and she's like, oh yeah, the chickens, I'll throw them, and then she accidentally like pressed the sword button instead, and she hit them. I'm like, no, we don't attack the chickens in Zelda games. Well, we're in real life, really, but. And she thought it was hysterical, so then she attacked the chickens, and then she learned a valuable life lesson that in Zelda games you do not attack chickens because they do not mess around. It was hysterical. I have to find. That's the clip I want to find. Her playing it and running around. Now, insert war sounds. It's like war never changes. Like he was being an absolute ass. When I was on the phone with a friend and I jumpy shit, then I apologized to my friend who was on the phone. Still said, no problem, it's okay. Great birth control, reminds me why I don't have children. It's like, like, if you weren't so cute, I'd have thrown you out the window ages ago. Like, she does so many like cute and like calm things. Like, every time I go, I want chocolate, and like. She'll always like she's like we'll share. She's like always like, I get chocolate, I get one for mummy, and she'll go and take it to mummy. Do you mind? I have to see you. You know, like yesterday, it's because like at her daycare, we get like there's like an app that they share photos and stories and stuff on. So yesterday she was pretending to be a caterpillar while she was in her she's like a little tunnel. She's like, I'm a caterpillar. No. Oh my god, none of that got said right. You know what we need? That's a note. I got so many bombs! Oh, I was like, why have I got that on my screen? But that's, Otzi's... I'm just looking over again at Otzi's, poster wall. So you got a full Tamriel photo? That's cool, I like that. Oh, and hard wooden floors. Yeah, definitely, Otzi, you definitely need a floor mat. Let's get my stream thing back up in case it's like, hey, I don't know how to stream anymore. I have a video of my kid crawling in a sleeping bag being a caterpillar. So those are the things that's like, damn, you're so cute. Otherwise, I'd have traded you in for magic beans. Golden, when was the last time you played Ocarina of Time? This absolute classic game. I think this is just rupees over here. It's like, you're lucky you're cute. Some days I'd trade you in for a chocolate bar. Some days I'd give you away with a chocolate bar. You're in your last one and say, I love you. It's been really good. Like my daughter's been very much, she's going through another phase of being very much a daddy's girl. Of like, so like who's gonna sit with you? And she's like, and she must have learned eeny, meeny, miny, mo at school like recently. Because she's like, mani, me, daddy, and they point at me. Alright, daddy will sit with you for like food. And then it's like, alright. The other night she came in because she's transitioned. We've started transitioning back into her bed. Like ever since like moving, we sort of were a little bit chill with it because she was like new house, new place. Like I'm not gonna push it. So she sort of slept with in my like the main bed. We're transitioning her back and sorted out a few lights. She'll get up in the night and she'll wander around sleepwalky type stuff. But she came out and said, you sleep with me? She's like, what about mommy? I said, no, you just come sleep with me. I'm like, alright. Go sleep in her bed. And she's like very cuddly. The problem is her bed's fucking way harder than mine. Because it's like the significantly cheaper mattress. It's less cute as a teen. I can't wait to. I 100% Mystic. Not exactly looking forward to having a teenage girl. How about you, Golden? How's oh, you stupid bat. How is it gonna be you get your teenage daughter? Fuck, I turned around the wrong way. Like, I just read the message afterwards. It's like, I can't wait to embarrass my kids as teens. My kids are less than 2 years apart, so both will be teens. Because they're what, 6 and 8, aren't they? Going on to 7 and 9 pretty soon. Do I have a bottle? I don't know what's gonna be. I don't know what's actually harder. Like, I think. No, I'll go this way. I don't need anything that way. Like my wife was pretty calm as a teen. Like she's like very sort of like placid. I was a little bit of a pain in the ass when I was probably about 15 to 18. Like not too bad, but that was like the dynamic between my mum and I was sort of like it was weird because we sort of weren't like she wasn't really a parent. Like not in a negative way. It's just growing up. It was just mum and me. So from like an early age, from like when I started high school, because she was a nurse, I used to just like kind of live by myself at the night when I get home from school and do my own, like make my own food and everything like that if she was on night shift. So there'd be like a whole week when I wouldn't see her between me being at school, being at bed and getting ready for school and her at work. And that was like from the age of about 12. And she always said, no, like, you might not have seen me, but I've always checked in you when I get home from work and things like that, which as a parent now I understand. Yeah, Mystic, I had such a wild conversation with that with the receptionist. She said, only good people get one of each. I'm like, that's not true. You have 2 boys. She goes, yeah, they're all terrible. They're all terrible. I'm like, nah, gee, thanks. And this is bombs. The bombs. As you said, you played this last year. Yeah, for me as a 15-year-old, that's sort of the time I'd kind of, like, we were living together as more like house mates, rather than like, the dogong, BRB, all good. Oops, I got it out too early. No, I didn't. So yeah, there's a lot of, we ended up having like increasingly more tension while I was still living there, being like a pain in the ass teen. And then I moved out when I was like 18 and a bit, and like we were fine after that. Moved back home when I went and started uni, and it was all back to being good. Not that it was any like thing hard, it was just like, I think it's slow motion rock and roller. Oh, he's so far away. I think because I didn't do that attack all the time, it's not close. There we go. I'm interested of how, I know I've seen a few people have a go at this, and it's been like, I've played this now and it's actually much harder than you would think as a kid. I'm just checking who's going. So it's certainly something like, now I've played this 11, 12 times, done a bunch of randos. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see. Actually, did I go by ads? I had to have gone through ads at some point, and I don't even remember. Oh well. It'd be interesting to see people that have played this and struggled. So I've seen a few people that haven't played it as a kid or played it when it originally came out on stream. I've watched people on stream that didn't play this as kids, so it was a first playthrough, and it's like an older game compared to like Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, what other people like might have done. So I'm interested to see. Firstly, the people that played it really struggled a lot of the time because of just what these 3D games were at the time when this was released, and how different it was, and the things you take for granted in like modern 3D games that you have now. So it's like interesting to see if after like a little bit of experience playing these sorts of games, if people could like pick it up for a second time and go with it. Because I was just thinking in there in the Dodongo's Cavern section, that whole part of like, where do I go? Like, the games don't really communicate to you, like the older games didn't like really communicate consistently. Sometimes it was like beat you over the head, fucking obvious, and they would communicate it to you. But a lot of the times it was like, oh, here's a place, figure out what to do. And the graphics and the on-screen like visuals didn't really sort of weren't up to the standard that they would communicate that to you like really well. So the Dodongo's Cavern, before you get to the boss, you walk in, you do the little boss animation of like it goes to black and then it opens in, which is, you've already experienced that through the Deku Tree. And then you just present in this empty room with nothing but a chest. I guess the chest gives you then the bombs, but you've also then got to figure out, what do I do with these bombs? Because you haven't been taught, like there's no point. Have you been shown how you can bomb the ground to go down yet? And the visuals of that ground section are not like hugely clear. It's like this kind of area that you can make out the square pixely space that it's left to show. And I remember when Beck was playing it, and like, you got a bomb there, and she's like, as someone coming through, and I found it interesting, like not to belittle her experience, but interesting that it didn't really like the older games. Unless you kind of grew up with them, you didn't really know how to read them. And having that idea about, well, this is clearly what I'm supposed to do here. I'm supposed to do this bomb in this space. And the Ocarina of Time formula is very similar of like, go to dungeon, get new items used to get you through the dungeon / beat the boss. It's in all of the, it's the same process all the way through. I think I can go this way. Oh, we're going to adjust our seating spot though. I've been sitting here for a little bit. Oh. Chair backspace. Okay, if I zoom, what kind of zoom does that give me? Too close. Too close. Get back. Near to the desk. Slide it. Oh, there we go. Oh, this is actually pretty comfy. Sit back. The camera's got to be at the low space. I'm gone. I'm in recliner mode. Recliner mode on my chair. No, I'll have no more. I'll have no more negativity about the chair. This is comfy. I'm labeling my chair. I don't know, like if people are familiar with the Extra Credits YouTube channel. I've talked about it a couple of times. It had a bit of what's the word? Not a conspiracy. What's the like negative stuff happening around it? It had like a little bit of like, yeah, controversy, that's the word I was looking for. It had a bit of a controversy about some stuff. Oh, fucking Owlman. But I used to watch it quite a lot. So Extra Credits. It was a YouTube series just talking about like games, but like with the oh, did you actually, I wonder if this is gonna work. Fuck yeah. I remember the keyboard shortcut. So it would talk about the games from like a more serious perspective. Like, and this was like at a time when like games were sort of coming out and being developed. It's probably 20... I don't make it across without you. I don't know. Rock time. But yeah, so they had a series about all sorts of things, about video games and graphics designs and games in education. There was a lot of stuff like that. Games, like why games matter. Talking about games that teach you about loss and... I can't get that, I haven't got a chicken. How many heart pieces have I got? Fine, I'm going back for my chicken. My chicken! My chicken, my chicken. Gonna get my chicken. Past the octopus. Why are we going too far down? We're restarting because my chicken is drowned. I only got one boy and it's a nightmare. Wait. Didn't I just listen to you? Why'd you tell me to go get something? Stupid bird. He's literally... Fuck. He's literally me, and I'm like, God's the attitude. Like, dear God, the attitude. I don't think my daughter's really particularly like either of us. She has my lack of fear. Like, she does not give a fuck about doing anything. As a kid, I used to... Oh, I still need to do a tree climbing stream. Although the trees here are fucking... like, not as climbable as the ones I had at, like, my old house. They're very tall, thin, and not a lot of, like, branch variety. Abandon my chicken like people abandon Yoshi. I didn't get a tree picture before you moved. Oh, the purple tree. The jacaranda. I don't know if there wouldn't be any flowers on it at the moment. What do you mean you didn't get a kangaroo picture either? I have fucking heaps of kangaroo pictures. I'm sure I've shared kangaroo pictures in the Discord. In the motherfucking Discord. The Discord link's right there. I don't even have to type it in. The announcement's like, hey, Ozzy's gonna ask a question about kangaroos and they're in the Discord. It's the Oracle. Jacaranda is my favourite tree. You're a liar! No Christmas kangaroo. Bull hit. Nah, for real, don't mess with the kangas. This is true, Beck knows. It's funny how different they are, because there's like the kangaroos that you can see that are wild, and they're like, yeah, don't fuck with them. And then there's like the ones that you go at like petting zoos and stuff like that, that are so chill that it's sort of lay around. Yeah, give me some food. Oh yeah, it's Beck. Mystic wasn't here when Beck was here earlier. Oh. I'm like, why isn't it working? Because that isn't on fire yet. Where's the fire? It's a miss my back. Baby be back. Oops. More pots. Well, I went to... So we've still got... Like, I still own the house that we've... I don't want to listen to you. You know lots to say. That's the old one. Whoops. So I still get to go back there and, like, I still have to go back there and move stuff. We haven't quite moved all the bits and pieces out, and I'm going to do renovations and stuff to it as well. But I went back there the other day when there's kangaroos in the front yard. Like, they're just living their best life. They're probably actually getting better into the grass because they don't have a dog anymore that's fucking going ape shit at them when they come up in the front yard, so they get to just walk in and not worry about being barked at. I just try. Is this rupees? I think it's rupees and I'm full. Oh, no, heartbeats. Oh, that worked out. I'm glad I went back and got that other one. The kangaroos hang out and not be bothered most of the time they go in there. Yeah, like there's a few zoos and places you can go where they're like, you can feed them and all that sorts of stuff, but most of the time they're like, they just want to lay around and like scratch themselves and like, leave me alone, I'm just chilling. Yeah, we missed the Beck. I miss the Beck streams. Oh, you are doing Ocarina of Time again. We need to finish it. Are you starting from where you're up to? Because you are like really close. Like you were, I think you're at the Shadow Temple. So like you are really close to the end. Yeah. So underwater swimming, not a good thing for Zelda games. Need to watch Jet Guide and lose his mind again. Oh. I feel like I've missed out on a lot though, but I do want to keep going with my original save. Like the game's got like a fair bit you can do after it. And there's lots of extra like little quests, and most of them is just like skull tulls and heart pieces and bottles and bits and pieces. That's what I was thinking. But like the main game, like I'm not really paying too much attention to the side quests and stuff. Like I'm kind of like, I want to get through. The goal of this is I want to get a save state that's, oh, I go this way. That's just at the start of the water temple, so I can just play the water temple like a bunch of times and get used to the process. Because the water temple is fucking hard. And like I've done it with, I don't think I used a guide last time, but I spent a lot of time wandering around and repeating shit. Just being able to, because it's so far in the game, like I know Dodongo's Cavern, like I know the first 3 dungeons, like, yeah, it's a lot of memory. Like I know the first 3, like the whole Child Link part of Zelda game, like really well. It's the, yeah, it's like, oh, I hit the wall. Yeah, it's the once you get, into Adult Link that starts to throw a little bit. And it's like a huge, like it's a huge jump to go from, like the Adult Link, sorry, the Kid Link into, did I get that bottle? How did I not get you? I was literally on top of it. Adult Link definitely fucks with me. There we go. Like it is, like it's a pretty big jump. Like in like the dungeons, the enemies are it's like pretty simple in this. Does Zora give me anything? No. Alright, this is Zora just telling me to get there. The BRB. BRB. Fuck, I'm on the wall. Go down. Down, down, we're going down. The bit rates be gooding. We gooding the bit rate? Who are you? We are the Zoras, the proud aquatic people. What do you want from us? Let me out. Because yeah, like I can play, that's why I was playing this game as like my background game to run through. And be like, yes, I'm just... Oh, I got a note, don't I? Because like I can do this starting section like pretty easily and pretty like automatic, so I don't have to worry too much about what I'm doing. But like the jump up from here to Adult Link, like the Forest Temple is probably like it's one of my favorite temples in all of Zelda games. Like if not, like it is my favorite one. Because it's like, for me, it's like really iconic. It's very on theme with like my interest levels, like Alice in Wonderland, the whole like nonsense and craziness of that sort of unreal place. Yeah, weep, weep, weep. I don't understand why they. The realisticness. So like, he's really big. We better make him fucking slow as when we animate him. Big ass Zora. But yeah, so Forest Temple is like... And I like, yeah, I knew Water Temple. Like, Water Temple is always like, this is gonna be... I gotta get a fish. Water Temple is always like, this is gonna be like hard. Like, because I'd played it before. I remember it. Oh, I remember it as a kid. I remember like always hating it. And like, not hating it, but like always going, oh fuck, it's so hard. Like, I don't know what to do. It's a million bloody things over and over again. Come here, fishy. And like, I was like, I'm grown up now. Like, I've played this. Like, I've been playing Zelda games for a while. Like, I'll be fine. Like, I'll get through it. And then playing it again, I'm like, oh shit, it's just as hard as I remember. I was in there for an hour before I found the first water adjusting thing. All because, and it was because I was in like a section where the camera was really tight. And I was like, I just missed that, like the little icon thing, just for the nature of the room camera that I was in. Jabba Jabba Lair. Yeah, I'm gonna have one go at this. How do I do this again? Do I slowly walk off? I think that way. And I'm back. That's not a backflip. don't know the spacey for this. And then people can probably go, how do you go say hi? So hi! Oh, when I ask suggestions to raid Mystic, I'm gonna hit you up. What have I got for time? Hi, back to Jet, back to Jet, back to Jet. I don't remember how to do that. I thought it was easier than that. Fuck, that's a long way around. Oh man, am I gonna swim all the way? No, I'm gonna just drown. I'm stuck under a fish. Nah, lurk. I need to add the back to lurk thing. Driving into lurk. So what I'm trying to do is apparently on this section here, you can like.
But you've learned that you have been doing it wrong until now, and you can do better. Listen, Jet. Jet, I love you, but shut the fuck up.
Oh, that's what I need to do, I think. I need to just press across more. So you can get into Jabba Jabba from here. No. The foot nailed it, but I need to probably look up the tutorial. I did it before. No, I'm not drunk, you're drunk. It's funny because I got the foot picture from chat when Golden was using it, but I just screen grabbed. So the version I first used was being up to 13 shits. The version I first used was like super low quality, fucking pixelated. So Golden's like, fuck it, if you're gonna use my foot fit picture, at least get a good quality one. So she Discord messaged me like the original one. And it's like, here, have this one. Don't use that little one. Use a good quality one. I'm like, alright. I thought it was kind of funny to have like the shitty one, but... Look, I only had 9 drinks. And then 13 shots. Oh, not shits. And here we are, the Jabu Jabu, of which I saw. Actually, Georgia didn't stuff up Jabu Jabu's save file, but Beck certainly did. What did Beck do? 3? How many? What did you do, Beck? Maybe once. Can I walk straight? No. Did I make it home via walk? I think. Looks like my furniture. I didn't pay for 9 drinks. Even better. Alright, we'll do Jabu Jabu, and then I'll think about finishing up. Probably still got about an hour or so. By the time I run through and do some ending stream. I'm a bit hungry. It is 12 o'clock. I am testing some stream. Hell yeah! Are you still hanging around? I almost fell off the edge. Well, is it bedtime Fallen or is it food time? If I used to cook all the time when I got home drunk. I'm like, alright, it's time to cook. To the point that, like, my mum would be like, I need to go out of the kitchen and turn off. Can't I carry you?
We'd have to go and make sure I'd turn off the stove and all that sort of stuff, because I'd get home and just like make so many much good food. Like, have to leave me alone. Do I have? Yes. Watch out! So much so that she would like, yeah, I would like have to turn off the fry pan and stuff like that I'd left on. Yeah. This always, I always find this funny. Yeah. Squad and Jess Babins for leftovers. I can put this on now. You're like, yes, I got a fish. And then, like, wait, this fish... Fuck, that's not what I'm supposed to do. This fish can't swim. I've already done it wrong. I've already done it wrong. Look at the skull color. You gotta throw her up on the other side first. Oh, just made it. Listen, I'm a simple idiot with simple education. See, this is why we appreciate you, Fallen. Tell it like it is. Living your best life. Falling over. Probably too often, but... That's why you like... Everyone's responsibility. Take care of Fallen. Do you know where your Fallen is? Come up. Actually, this is like a pretty bit of a ramp up compared to, oh fuck, to like the first two dungeons. Like, I feel like no, I suppose it does. They are leveled up pretty well because the first one is pretty simple, and this one's like not too bad either. Leave me alone. Don't fall in the water. Let's go. We're getting out of here. Like, this one's like the start of like, what do I do? Where do I carry this person? Like, and then if you throw her in the wrong spot, you're like, man, I fucked the whole thing up. I think it's this way. Before you like figure out that you need to like go and get her and carry her around so you can like progress and do stuff. I don't even know if this is the right way. You on the button? Under button. It is not. Where's my boomerang? Where's my boomerang? Not that way. We're watching someone play, like, yeah, I finally got a boomerang, and then you play it for like a little bit longer, like. Well, there we go. What was that? 3? It's all down. Just under 3 hours. Not too, yeah, so, alright, so just under, alright. We're just pausing for a second while I've looked at my dropping out stuff. Oh, what is so drop frames? I don't know. Have I dropped again? Maybe. Alright. What's the date? It is the 13th. Alright, so I got an error log. Hopefully, that's what I can use to figure out why it keeps dropping. 3 hours. I liked my old internet that was slower. That didn't it would drop the internet in one hit and I could restart it. But this is this is like going to be a huge pain in the ass because we'll see how we go for a little bit. I've got ads in 12 minutes. The stream's still going. Bitrate's done its little hiccup. Fuck it, let's do... Actually, these work pretty good. What these things are? They're like just weird flying spaceships. Where's the other one? Yeah, bitrates, so I don't know. 3 hours. Give me heart. Like not quite 3 hours. We had one hiccup. That's too much. That's too much of a pain in the ass to have that level of impact. Because I can't commit to doing like big streams or any collabs or like it's really and it's like fucking a nightmare to think about that as far as planning because you're like, where is she gone? Because you can't like I've got some plans for like some like I said the calendar I did before. I got some plans for like some like involved like big involved streaming sort of things. Is she out here? Fucking all out here. But it's really disheartening to like, alright, I'm gonna do this big stream, I'm gonna do this plan to do all this stuff. For me, like I have to plan to do those things. Because I've got to, and I have like, by plan, I mean like I have to put aside time to prep them / do them. And then to have it just be like, alright, now you get on the thing. To have like that stream just not work because for whatever reason on that particular day my internet decides that it's not cooperating. Come back down. Come back down. the big dangly. So, yeah, it's like really just like disappointing is to think, oh, I want to do these things, but like, one thing that I hate is planning for things and the effort that goes into it for it to like not do anything. And I guess I think that's part of it, because that's like that's an issue with my job. being a school teacher, I don't know if I need you anymore. Is you're like, all right, I'm gonna do these, I'm gonna plan this really big lesson. I got this really cool idea. We're gonna teach, I don't know, procedural writing, and this is the game we're gonna play, and it's gonna be all this sort of like it's gonna be like fun to do, and then only to like, for whatever reason, the lesson doesn't hit, or the kids are like, oh, this is boring, or like you plan it and then like 4 kids are away and like, well, I'm not going to do it now because there's this stuff, or it gets into like a million things that can like come up that stops it from working. But like that's like the frustrating side of like, I did all this fucking planning to put into this and like it hasn't worked. And like the main thing is like when you try and make fun, interesting things for like the kids, and like you do it and they're like, oh yeah, this is boring, and like, fuck, the amount of work I put into doing this, like, you know how much easier it is to fucking photocopy your sheets? You know how much easier it is to just put up a set of slides on the board and go through it? Massively easier. The amount of time it takes to do that is like basically zero. I could have done that. I don't know where I've been in these places. There we go. And like I just do the work off the board. I'm like, oh, I've got this whole bloody intricate like system of things to do and games and this activities, and like I could have just done the minimum thing. That's the thing that pisses me off the most. That's the thing that frustrates me the most, is planning and organization for things that are not appreciated or that don't like turn out. Have I done all of them? Is the green one gone? No. I was gonna go into ads. Is it this one? No. Actually, is the color the right color? I'm not going for the green color. There's blue this way. It's not that one. I don't think it's the middle one either, is it? Or is it? Maybe it is, I don't know. Oh, there it is. It is the middle one. Give me some hearts. Right, lock onto the top. Has it hit the you googlies? I suppose I'm kind of ads in full. I was an ad timer. Like at least I've fixed. I've got like the structure of stuff done. OBS is sort of set up. So you know, I send my regards to Hookie. And Jet sends his regards. What's Hookie playing? Is Hookie live?
Oh.
Jet sends his regards. Alright, go back and get the queen. I probably need to put this fairy bottle away before I accidentally fairy. Accidental fairy. My god, this man's still alive, chat. Jet, didn't you do it 20? No. How are you, Donut? Good to see you, man. I didn't do 24 hours. We have many technological issues that we are trying to get through. Fuck, go away. No, I don't need the Skulltula. There are many tech issues. We just recently on this stream had like a I'm probably gonna snooze this for a little bit. This is probably a 6-minute run to get through this bloody thing. So yeah, we've been struggling with the setup and the Wi-Fi and stuff, so we'll I did 5 hours yesterday without interruption, and then it disconnected, and then I had like a lot of interruptions for like the next 4 hours. And I've done a lot of fixes, and today I was like, I need to just, for my own peace of mind, I need to get back and just check the stream and sort of see if any of the fixes I had done yesterday I could like test out and see how they're going. My next step from this is I'm gonna go buy an Ethernet cable, and I'm just gonna hardwire the computer in and go from there. How's your New Year's going? Did I get a fuzz cut? Yeah, a fuzz cut. This is actually really hard as well. Like this section, I remember like, this is like one of the most annoying mini bosses that's ever mini bossed. Turn around, go the way. I guess you just like take the hits and like do it that way. Okay, when it runs away. But yeah, how you been going? I saw you been playing some Evil Within. I've had bits and pieces going with some streams of Evil Within. Have you been into Arc Raiders still? I've got Arc Raiders. My internet should be okay for things like Arc Raiders. When I was like checking like what's the problem, go away. It came down to like the live feeds is the thing that's stuffing up. So like Twitch, because of for whatever reason Twitch is like dropping on me as a viewer, but also as like when I stream. So hopefully it can be something that like a Wi-Fi fix can sort of sort out, because it's fucking pissing me off. I'm stuck in box. Ah, you hook up the classic consoles? Excellent. Get out, we're going arc rating. Fuck yeah. I haven't played much. Like I downloaded it and I thought I'll give it a, I'll install it. This is on the old computer, so I was like, I'll see how well it runs, and kind of just got used to the area. So I haven't done any missions or anything. So I got brand new. So you'll have to look after me. So what are you hooking up? Like classics? I gotta hook mine up as well. I've got them all connected, but like, I was like, I need to get back to streaming or get some stream stuff going, and then like I couldn't, like I just had all, oh fuck, too far. Then I had all the issues with it. So I was like, well, we'll fix that first. And then maybe after that we can do some classic games. Can I beat this ad? No, fuck, I could probably beat this thing in 2 minutes. We can babysit, show you the ropes, let you know where let me know where and when I can't wait. Yeah, you're in the Discord, aren't you? I don't know if you got a message or sent. Because it's got... Nah, because you use Xbox, don't you? So I don't know how voice chat would work. Is there like in-game voice? Probably, I'm assuming. Actually there is, because you have to do in-voice chat for like all the other things. Focus. So it might be a matter of like these bosses are a pain in the ass. Absolute ass hat. Hooking up the Dreamcast, Xbox 360, Sigma. Oh fuck yeah! I've got a Pro. I got like the upscaler to do my old consoles. They're all sitting on the side here. I just need to again go to that process of hooking them up. No. Come here. No. I could have probably done it in that time limit. Right, back hit by ads. Go, 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 go. Yeah! Whole second to spare. Fuck you, ads. Rob, 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 raw. Sammy plays on PlayStation, me on PC, so we probably have to Google how to do the cross-platform hustle. Yeah, I think it's fully cross-platform. That'd be just the audio. Also, whatever times and things fit your schedule. Like your dates as well. Not dates, but like time zones. Being in the US and me being Australian and all. Oh, but we're gonna get an Ethernet cord. Ads are on. No. Time to go think about. I need a better screen. No, so that stays there. This is not really a thing I need. Do I want the spiritual stone? The most precious possession, the Zora Sapphire. Do 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 do. Ah, big link time. Go back and see Zelda. We got all the stones. I don't know how long I've been playing this for. I've done like 2 hours today. I think. Yeah, like 2 hours a day. We're back out of ads. Fuck, it's still not out of ads. 3 minutes, that's a long time. How's my quickest way back to the castle? No. Probably this way, I suppose. Ads nearly up. Nearly up. Oh, clickety neck. Fuck. That was a crack and a half. Alright, we are out of ads. Got our spirit stone, heading back to the castle. Gonna get our cutscene. Get bitch slapped by Ganondorf. Live the life. So yeah, so crossplay. Like I think like it's got voice chat because I know people can party up and chat with like it's got proximity chat, so like you can chat with people in game that aren't even like in your team. So surely there's got to be just general voice chat. But yeah, you said the retro ones. I've got like the what have I got? Other side here, I've got play Mega Drive, like an old Master System. Got the PS4, so the PS5, the Wii U, the Switch 2, a Super Nintendo, a 64, a NES, a Mega Drive. Actually, I'm just looking. I think the Master System, Mega Drive, and then the GameCube. Do-do-do. No, we get to become adult Link. And then it says you go back to the forest. Adult Link, then I'll get ready to wrap up. Oh, it's Gilmore. It's fucking it's gone. Actually, no, it goes dark on purpose. So that's me, Gilmore. It's my internet. So drop. I don't know. That's on my end. Oh, my butt. The cutscene. I think it's my Wi-Fi and Twitch for whatever reason. So it dropped out about half hour ago. It was going to be a Tariff Joke game, but I guess it's more accurate than I thought. Yeah, it's about half hour ago with the whole, like, it didn't disconnect the stream in full, but it drops it enough so that, like, I don't know, I don't really watch my viewers. I have been watching my viewers more so now, because when it drops, it disconnects and they don't view. So I have been watching my viewer count, so I was at about 10, and then it drops and then it goes down to like 4. And then people have to refresh, or they're not viewers anymore. So it's gone back up to 6 apparently. But yeah, so that's a pain in the ass. It means it's hard to sort of stream, and like it's gonna, like, I can't. At the end, like, this is all twitchy. Like I can't really grow with this sort of approach. Because the quality, like, no one's going to sit around and watch streams that fucking disconnect you all the time. Like, the whole idea, it's a big lurking thing. Look at those ears. Gigantic. So someone, so someone in your party walks in Arc Raiders and wants to talk in proximity chat. Yeah, you toggle it off and on. Yeah, I know, because there's some people that do no chat. Those are the ones you run away from. I've got Wi-Fi when I'm streaming classic stuff. I wonder if I'm hitting the same thing. I'm missing has been on TV, so it doesn't count me. Alright, fair enough. Well, I'm in and out. I'll be up and down. Yeah, so it it drops. So when it disconnects, I look at my viewer count, and it goes down to like 1 or 2, which is like a full reset, basically, from people that their fucking players break, essentially. The Stir. That's very daytime television drama. Why I can't swim? So yeah, that's a bit annoying because it drops people in when they do that. I don't really worry a great deal about view counts. Like, it's not for me personally, it's not a priority at this point. All I'm doing is to try and get the consistency of streaming where that'll allow viewers to actually be here more often. But until that internet's fixed, I can't even have that as a potential goal, because people want to just be in a stream and just lurk and hang out and not have to worry about going back and typing and refreshing their tab all the time. Good song. I'm hot, then I'm cold, I'm yes and I'm no. Doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. Nah, I thought those words were looking familiar. So I only play the classics on the classic consoles, even though your hands may bleed. I don't know where my control. Oh, I think I do. I think I've got so like oh the legs. Here's one. So I've got like the consoles are just there, donut. Good old Master System. But I haven't got any of like it's literally just the console. So no power, no TV connection, no controllers as yet. So I've got them just set up, and I've got a tub that's because I haven't had them connected in years. Because they're a fucking pain in the ass to have so many of them connected and all the cords. So I'm pretty sure I got a tub in the wardrobe that's all like the power and the TV connections and all the controllers for them. But I needed like, set up. I need to like get that space a bit more organized so I can like plug the controllers in when I want them and it's all connected to the computer to play. With Shadow Man and a few remasters as an exception because that game needs all the support it can get. Shadow Man's fucking a work of art. You leave it alone. It's a phenomenal game. I'm out of drink. I got a tickle throat. Took me a minute to realise what Fallen was doing. My first set of words were not intentional. Just gonna mute my mic. I was in the wrong spot. Here, let me get my stones out. Get my stones out. Da 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 do 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 do. Really showing off that texture animations with the gems and the gold and the shiny and the reflection and the fairy sparkle effects. My nephew's in town over the holidays and I got to share gold. Oh, fuck yeah. On the original console, I had to teach them how to hold them, which unlocked memories for me when I originally got the 64. So, like, I'm doing this on the classic, where the controller's actually still pretty comfy. Oh, GoldenEye. It's such an iconically magnificent game that it's so hard to play now. It is so dated. It's like it just came out in that weird point when like we don't know how to 3D. Here, do this. And then very quickly you're like, oh, this is great. This is like I've never done this before. It's like GoldenEye is like you wake up and you're really, really thirsty. And you only live in a house where the tap water always just comes out like brown water. Not dirt, like it doesn't taste different. It doesn't smell different. It's just brown water. And you're like, oh, I'm so thirsty. This is the best water ever. I'm going to drink this water. And then you realize that your tap is stupid and that there's clear water available. And that's what 3D graphics are in later games. Clear water. GoldenEye is brown water. Fuck! Big surprise. Jet isn't playing the game. I've played so much of this game. Look. Fucking mango. I have done 2 dungeons today I'll have you know.
Chat just like makes fun of me for saying the word "come" all the time. That lizard, that's our target. Target acquired. Fucking hell. Target acquired. Imagine being that lizard, just seeing that.
Imagine being that lizard, just seeing that. Fucking mango. Oh, it's good to see you, man. How's the new year been? When are we going back into streaming at some point? Back at work? Dun dun dun. Jet isn't playing the game. But the taste of that brown water always brings... Yes, exactly, Gilmorn. So, yeah, exactly. The taste of that brown water always brings back fond memories. Getting hyped for Zelda 40th anniversary? Is it Zelda? Is it Zelda? It's this year, 40th anniversary? Because they haven't done anything like that. They've got Mario stuff, don't they? I haven't seen anything new Zelda-wise coming out this year. I know like the movies, like the live actions like in production, kind of. I haven't seen anything about Zelda, but they've done like the Mario's had some stuff. I don't know if you can see, I've got Mario's 30th. Oh. Did Mario make a 30th anniversary? For the Wii U. Oh. I'm pretty sure this is 25. I got the 25th. That's the Wii U one. I don't think I've got any like anniversary stuff of Zelda things. I got limited edition stuff that's Zelda, but not like anniversary things. Ooh, Ocarina Time remake is my predictions. Nintendo will drop the ball. I know, I think Nintendo are pretty good with... Oh, the Zelda. I got that too. Got these ones. This is a Game & Watch. I don't know where this is from. But yeah, the Zelda Game & Watch is a cool art box. Yeah, like Mango, I agree. Like Nintendo are pretty good with the anniversary stuff. Nintendo are at odds. So Mango, I've got my schedule streaming events sorted out for the year. Next month, hot takes, predictions. There'll be some stuff in there about potentially remakes, Ocarina Time. They're going to invite people to do their own hot takes and stuff as well. I'm pressing the button. No, I'm not. I'm in the wrong button, the wrong spot. So I got some some stuff on the top games. I've got some few things I'm going to do, some predictions for the year, like gaming predictions, events and stuff like that. Should be good. The most the Nintendo did for Mario's 40th was announced that the next movie, that's what was it. But it's the 40th, like they've done, like I said, I've got a 25th anniversary console and the 30th console, and then they always like re-release certain things. Like Zelda's got, like I've got a good lot of collection of Zelda stuff. After Evil Then 2, I think I'm gonna re-download my stream list. Any games you want to attempt? Actually I got Clair Obscure. I'll have that. I don't think I'll stream that. But I got Clair Obscure. There's a few interesting games, but yeah, if you haven't caught up with it, I'm doing every stream, new game. So I'm gonna try and do. I'll get into it a little bit after I finish this cutscene, before we get ready to raid out. But yeah, it's gonna be a new stream, new game for the year. I'm gonna go through my calendar again. And just sort of the idea about what the year's going to be. But I'm kind of, like I'm not 100% committing to the new stream, new game in full until my fucking internet sorts itself out a bit. I don't know if I'll play this again. Like this has been a good run. Like I had like an hour or so of this yesterday, and this has been about 3 hours. I did about an hour chatting. Just letting us know he's playing games he thinks he won't enjoy for science. That's accurate. Golden, not lying. She is the steady. She is the calm one. She is the voice of reason. Stream it, you reckon, Mango? I don't particularly like find the game very streamable. Like when you were playing it, we had like a big discussion about stuff, and like you stopped streaming it pretty quickly. But it was also like, yeah, I'm chatting with you some more about the game, and like, but when you get locked in later in the game and there's like heaps of stuff happening, it's yeah, it gets like pretty intense. And it's just like at the end of the day, and this is what turn-based combat games are. At the end of the day, it's just math. My numbers are bigger than those numbers. I'm going to use this, and and it's going to do a cool visual effect, and then I win. So you need to concentrate on those numbers while you're fighting turn-based games, and pick the biggest numbers. And that's hard to do. Missy's like, I feel very targeted. I feel very called out. Why do I come here for the abuse? You corrected that so quickly. Calm. The calm one? No. Calm is... You're not changing my camera, are you? Calm is definitely not the direction that I was going with. Golden, do you know anybody that would describe you as calm? I'm trying to do a different genre game per week and mix it up. So, see how it goes. So I'm going to do, yeah, I think it's good to change it up a bit. What's your favourite type of donut? Jam-filled. I like jam-filled donuts. Let me know if you either play on Xbox or cross-platform. Is it Golden? You don't do Xbox, do you? You play just off... Oh, I honestly don't know. I find it odd. You stream just off PC mostly now though, don't you? Her presence is what gets me through the counter. Alright, maybe yeah, on stream. I guess off stream I've spoken to more, the calm is there. I think it's all the beheadings and crazy like chaos, collaborating laughter takes away from that calm demure